Finish your 3 remaining Phantom. Yeah, we did that. That's fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're on the board. Welcome to round 2. This is Kamigawa Remix. What is Kamigawa Remix for those jumping in late? This is a draft that is 100 and about 300 cards, 17 card packs. Half of the pack is Neon Dynasty. Half of the pack is Kamigawa Block. So champions, betrayers, and saviors all in those cards. 8 and 8, and then the 17th card is a land. The print runs seem to be funky, so like you could end up with a really heavy amount of like specific commons or uncommons, like if you wanted like 6 copies of them. Sadly, we haven't seen Glacial Ray for that, but first pick Jite Go Aggro. Jite was the singular card from Kamigawa up lifted to mythic rarity. In our previous draft, if you didn't just finish watching that, we had Shrine deck that had the infinite recursion. Our opponents had the mono white aggro plan, the bomb style shrine stuff, and like just but like none of that matched up with what we had. So we're gonna run in number 2. Yeah, 2 Invoke Justices. Invoke Double Justice. So, we already did the 5-color Shrine deck with the 5-color Shrine card. That's not to say I might not like play 3 or 4 Shrines, depending on what our colors are or whatnot. Decided nothing spoke to me the first draft of you guys were just Shrine together. Yeah. The Shrine deck in here is very funny because it's got 10 Shrines plus the rare Shrine from the EDH deck. The rare Shrine from the EDH deck is very dumb. I would like to draft Phantom Draft League with 100 play points. Thank you very much. And I would like to join the draft queue. Luckily, don't have that long. Last time we had a 1-person draft queue. So, what do I want to do this time? I'd love to be the beatdown if possible, but I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if Lava Spike is in here. I know Glacial Ray has to. Glacial Ray was too key of a common to not play in here. That'd be messed up if you didn't. Yeah, ninjas. Ninjas are pretty heavy in blue black because that's where they were in Betrayers was blue black. They're in all 5 colors in neon, though there's only 1 in white and 1 in red. There's 1 in red, right? Or is it not a red ninja? There's a red ninja. Hold on. My brain is saying there isn't a red ninja because I can't think of it. There's we got to play with the Ninja Turtle last time, and that card's busted in half. Oh, a lot of the like enchantment and artifact kill spells in this are like unreasonably strong. Rending Vines is just kill a thing, draw a card. Okay, no red ninja. That's what my brain returned nothing when I said there's all 5, and I'm like, wait, what is there? I thought there was one, but no, no hot blooded ninja for you. Down to 5. Oof. You have to see the 5 elemental ninjas. That's fine. The fire ninja of the 5 elemental ninjas was the most boring one anyway. They just had like the little fire powder. Like all the rest of them were way better. The gold ninja or the metallic ninjas had the gold umbrella and like could blind you. The water ninjas were underwater with the little reed and the wood ninjas hid in the tree. Those are always very fun. Thanks for the sub, PokeCap. Now I can say that. And thank you everybody else for the subs. Malbad, President Arc. Thanks everybody for all that. Hope you're having a good time with Kamigawa, this unreasonably silly format. Love it. I really love old Kamigawa. I'm the old Kamigawa liker. Like, recognizing betrayers and saviors have a lot of problems. I'm the I am the like champions defender. Members of Myth, thank you very much for the sub as well. Appreciate the Prime sub. Yeah, the champions. I'm a like champions in the block as a whole. I'm a like big defender on. Like, champions is a much better set than it gets credit for. Yeah, that's basically it. I do not believe Fallen Shinobi's in here because that was not a Champions card. The cards are specifically from Neon Dynasty and from Champions block. And Fallen Shinobi was from a 2016? Was that the Ninjutsu Commander? I don't remember Fallen Shinobi's actual printing. I want to say it was with the Ninjutsu Commander because that would make sense. Modern Horizons 1? Oh, wow. Okay. Much later than that. I was thinking Commander Ninjutsu as like the where all the ninjas came from, but that's not actually true. Because like Baleful Strix wasn't even from that. Baleful Strix was earlier. Baleful Strix, maybe the most powerful ninja enabler in the game. I'd say I'm surprised more people aren't in here on this. But, and I can understand a lot of why Champions is regarded poorly, especially like it still has cards like, you know, 5-mana 2/1s with just kind of junk text. You know, like that's just when you see the look on a creature like that, and you're like, what is this? And it's like, well, it has Soul Shift. That means it picks up a creature. And it's like, to play? No, you gotta pay for it. Oh. Well then. Yeah. Soul Shift is a pretty miss of a mechanic. There's a reason it didn't get brought back in Neon. Arcane is a very overcosted mechanic for card advantage. It's not pretty nice for. I mean, I guess it's like paper, you mean. New Capenna. Is this weekend the pre-release for it? I still don't do things in paper, so. Something out of it. Like, I know our store, local store still runs things and has like a you know, like pretty heavy masking and distancing, which the distancing is the thing that I don't believe in our store. That's my actual problem. The store I've gone to for the past decade has like the floor space of a studio apartment in like Seattle. And like we play 32 players there. And you're like elbow to elbow. It's just not real. All right. Fumiko the Low Blood. Bushido X reduces the number of attacking creatures and forces all to attack. Kabuto Moth, Twin Shot Sniper, Rending Vines, Hideous Laughter, Genju of the Fields to play the long game. Shimmering Glass Kite. God, there's like 1,000 first picks in here. I don't know what to do. I'm paralyzed. Like this. Rending Vines. Slafter. Fumiga's reasonable and also like pulls in fighters. Twin Shot Sniper is pretty cool. I want that as like removal plus a body. That actually might be the best card here. I think Twin Shot. I'd go. I'm gonna say like Twin Shot Sniper, Kabuto Moth. Then like this Honden is nuts actually. The mech support is hard, I think, because we're cutting half the mech support. You know what I mean? Ryu Storm's Edge. Genju the Spires, another Honden of Life's Web. Circuit Mender. Torrent of Stone. Blossom Prancer. That's also a good one. Why Moon Circuit Hackers and Shaman? Yeah. I don't think they came up with like big rules on what was and wasn't enchantment in this set, did they? Like, we obviously know artifact is technology, enchantment is ancient, but then why is the hacker ancient? You know, like I don't know. That doesn't follow.
Maybe use ancient magics. Also, hello.
Hello. So I'm not sure what to do after this first pick. I picked Twin Shot Sniper, and I still have another Honden of Life's Web, Circuit Mender, and Blossom Prancer. Green looks really good here. Like, we could gruel it up. Yeah, I'm thinking the Blossom Prancer. This card's really good. Ryu's also like... a direction. I'm gonna go Ryu. I changed my mind. Hello.
Ah, a top.
Okay.
Yeah, you've drawn enough lands to summon me.
Okay. After the 50th, it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bonus character.
Yeah.
That you unlock by doing something dumb enough times. In this case, it is drawing lands.
If you play Mega Man X7, if you save half of all of the people in the game, you unlock Mega Man X.
That's funny. I mean, top is
cards we want back. Oddly enough, when I want the top, I'm starting to look at like more of an artifact edge. So maybe we move off of the.
More tops. How many tops can you play?
I'm interested in Frostwielder. I'm interested in Eater of Virtue.
Oh, what about a Bone Splitter?
Yeah, get a Bone Splitter and be aggressive. That's also more. This is more artifacts. Maybe the Ryu is like a splash in something that's more.
I do think that getting a Bone Splitter is more valuable. A Bone Splitter that can get better is better than grabbing second top. I think tops I think have diminishing value.
I like Frostwielder, but not as much.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brothers Yama. Oh shit.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Oh damn. Okay. All right. Oh, how about a free top?
Or 2/3 there.
Oh, is there another card that just gets us
There's a Future Sight.
Oh shit. Oh man.
There's a future.
Try your whole deck.
There's a Future Sight.
All right, let's do it.
I don't know if Reality Chip is in here. It's a curated list, obviously, but like, if anybody tells me, I'm gonna be sad. So don't do that. But the other pick here would be Brothers because I would go in on the Brothers.
Two votes on the Brothers.
Yeah, I'm all Shimmering Glass Kite, Experimental Synthesizer. Those are both fine. Pneumatic Sphere's okay. Glass Kite is pretty cool. We kind of need
pretty good just on its own, but I mean, having some metal isn't.
The problem is that metal's gonna be hard to come by, right? Like,
yeah,
there's not gonna be a lot of metal we're getting from Champions block. A lot of our metal is going to be from this.
Right.
So, synthesizer versus sphere, I think both are real. The thing is with synthesizer, with top we can force it.
Yeah.
We can just tap the top, draw the card, play the synthesizer, draw the top, draw
Play the top.
we know, and the top can be free.
Yeah.
So this is already a combo with Sensei's Divining Top. We're already going.
Yeah. Plus, hey, it also is flying, so people need either virtue on it. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking.
Whenever artifacts leave the battlefield.
No, you don't say.
Leave the battlefield. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I'm liking this direction.
It
requires a little bit of extra fixing support.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like look at any duels that come by might have to be like auto picks unless they're like next to like.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think like literally the
really anything that's a red plus blue or black is going to be high pick.
Might want Searchlight Companion or Unstoppable Ogre just as metal here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We kind of need metal pretty badly, and both of those work well with what we have set up already. I'm gonna go with Searchlight Companion.
Mm.
Is there a lifelink card in here? Yes, in black. There's a trick, I think, that hands off lifelink. Torrent of Stone and Yamazaki.
That rebuys us artifacts, yeah.
Yeah.
That seems worthwhile.
If we were doing the other bit, Kabuto Moth would be here, Peerless Samurai, things like that. Torrent of Stone is also just like generically good, but
also just a fine removal spell.
Kind of want to. Let me this up a little more. Here we can get one right now.
Yeah, perfect. There we go.
Probably want one Genju by the end of this, but we'll see. Oh well.
Hey, all right, there you go.
Okay. Beetle.
Yeah, I like Beetle. Like Beetle having the Yamakaze.
Nope.
No, I'm not seeing anything worthwhile in here for what we want to do. If you want to do more blue, I guess is that Moonfolk worthwhile?
Target creature with 2 power or less can't be blocked this turn.
I mean, it's a 3/1 flyer for 4, so like,
yeah,
that's not the worst thing. But you have nothing on plan that you want out of this one. Now this one, oh boy. All right, okay.
Sure.
Pay off for all that metal.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry, brothers Yamakaze. Yamazaki.
Yamazaki, but like, we're ooh.
Hey, all right, got that back. Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess we have a samurai sub theme going on right now, so it's worth grabbing that.
Yeah. Can attack and get the Shion here. Okay. So again, fixing's pretty high. Peerless isn't unplayable. Iganjo, Kira, Burning Zubera, no fixing at the bottom. We got Virus Beetle number 2. Behold the Unspeakable, Burning Eye Zubera.
Looks like we were leaning a bit more being black as your secondary color.
Yeah.
Blue. Otherwise, I would say go for that, Behold the Unspeakable, just because that card is absurdly good in pretty much any situation.
Same with Kira being like super hard to answer.
Yeah, totally. There's also Befoul here, just as removal.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I think I'm gonna pick up more Virus Beetle and kind of entrench us as black as color too.
Yeah, there's also Network Terminal. That's one to maybe keep an eye on.
Yeah. Ooh, March of Wretched Shadow. That's just removal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a way to hand off Life Link, by the way. That was asked before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, March is incredibly good. That goes down here. Well,
Ooh.
Hitotsugu is also a replication specialist.
I really like Hitotsugu with top, right?
Oh god!
Like
Oh god!
being able to choose what's on the top of your library and then exile it and then play it. And then like we get to, if we want to, we can just say we have top on top and ping somebody, right? Like
Yeah. Kiku Shadow looking fine. Oh, might want Surge more.
yeah, yeah.
I was looking at that and I saw Kiku Shadow double black and I'm like, yeah, Replication Specialist is also really good and I feel like that's a real pick, but like right now it looks like blue is just not our color. The only card in here I care about is the Mech Knot.
Yeah.
And
And that we can easily splash for.
I can, or just cut at the end of the day. Like
That's true.
if we don't have the whole setup for it, that's okay. Oh my goodness.
Do we want
Oh.
Mizawa?
Whenever a creature your opponent controls dies, you can cast target instant from your graveyard, exile it. So that only gets Voltaic Surge and Tortoise Stone right now. We can just grab a foul as like removal. Or fuck.
Mm.
A reason to be in blue.
Oh man, what if we just keep making
Tops.
tops?
Tops.
If that top is a free draw.
Sorry, Toshiro. The thing that makes Toshiro a little worse is that Toshiro's only looking at instants.
Yeah. If you cast more shit, then it'd be good looking, but
Yo, here we are. This is one of the most ancient, like, bomb uncommons in the history of, like, I love this dude. Like, he gives your team +1/+1 on the attack.
By himself, attacks as a 4/4, gets blocked as a 5/5.
Blocked as a 5/5. Circuit Mender, Virus Beetle, Befoul.
I like that Circuit Mender well enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say maybe of another Virus Beetle if we wanted to, but I feel like we were kind of good on that front.
Well,
And, yeah, all right, cool. And the nice thing about Circuit Mender is it like dies well. Like if we want to sacrifice it, or we need to block it, then because it's a card. Plus, then
Okay, so I'm a lot better off with Nagawa number 2, Shining Shoal. So Shining Shoal made an entire deck along with Sickening Shoal. I talked about Tallowisp earlier. Tallowisp was a card that had whenever you play a Spirit or Cane spell, search for an aura and put it in your hand. Shining Shoal would banish an aura from your exile the aura you grabbed, reflect 3 damage, and then search another copy of the aura. It got very dumb very quick. I'm gonna grab this Goshentai.
Goshentai is like just generically strong.
Yeah. Okay. Befoul back.
Great.
I think I'm taking that over Ironhoof Boar.
Yeah, we do need to still keep an eye for removal.
Hearthkami, Throat Slitter are both good. How terrariums, network terminals right now? Terrariums are good. Network terminal I don't like much as a card. That's kind of where I'm at. Oh, hi.
Hey, replication specialist.
Okay.
So I think our big focus on pack 3 will be fixing.
Yeah, again, we didn't see any.
We now have 2 blue cards we definitely want to play, and 1 that we are, is a strong maybe.
Yeah.
IMO. Like it is. If we can't fit in our deck, it is doing work.
Kind of move some cards around. Frostwielder, how you doing? Burning Eyes, Ibera. Frostwheelers are cool and they get stronger as like you get more of them. Also, they're from an era of like card that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
The pinger.
The free ping.
like just tap, deal 1 damage. This is just not a design anymore. We don't.
Yeah, usually they get X's. We see them every now and again, but yeah, it's rare, especially when it says any target.
Yeah. Usually these days they either have some sort of cost on them or activation. If we get the chip, and if we open chip in 3, that changes everything. For one, it means I probably should have grabbed more tops, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
One more anvil would do some work. Oh well, sure.
Yeah, okay. I mean, with a number of things we found that have good synergy with top, I'd have no problems picking up another one now.
Yeah,
Uh, like when I was mentioning, yeah, I don't know if we want 2 tops. It was sort of like, well, we didn't pick up like Hidetsugu and like cards that just get a
recur.
shitload of value from having a top in play.
This Ronin Cavekeeper. 6 mana, 4/3. No way. Alright, so let's hide these, and then let's go ahead and get our body ready for when I open up the chip right there, and then we can just sort of pick every dual land from there on in. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well. Sorry, Gorogoro.
Yeah, bit of bummer, but I mean, it doesn't really have a,
We have trouble getting a modified creature.
yeah, we don't really do that very much. It's not quite where our deck is, so it's not the biggest bummer to pass that dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, instead we get like
Oh,
the fix
fuck.
into
Oh,
Ugart.
God. Oh, don't, no, 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 don't play that one.
Oh boy, that's
I don't.
yeah, that is the oh boy, Mirrodin's a bit too strong, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and put a release valve onto that one.
Yeah. Sadly, it came out in Saviors. It came out like literally a year after Mirrored Block had finished.
Yeah, because by the time they realize how much
Yeah.
they fucked up with Mirrodin block, that's they can do anything about it.
Yo.
Oh man. Okay, great,
Yeah.
perfect.
So
Um,
soul transfers exile target creature planeswalker. If you control an artifact enchantment, recur as well. The card's very
yeah.
good, but we already decided that like fixing beat everything. So
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I mean,
also
like,
look at this pack. Like I see like 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah,
5.
we're gonna get something back here,
Oh, give
and
me. You ever played against Soratami Savant?
ugh, I've not, but reading it, it's just, hey, I have a free 3 mana leak at all times. Okay, now we can pick up something.
I am here for Nazumi Grave Robber.
That's just some good recursion, right? Well, good, quote unquote,
Well,
but like,
it's fairly strong. 4 for or 5 for pickup from any grave, and then like
right.
2. You have to empty a You have to empty a graveyard or you have to
Hmm.
empty your opponent's graveyard specifically. I say a graveyard because a lot of the time this is a multiplayer card these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love looking at this. We see Kira Ona is really good too. This one's like a
Hmm.
it's a little expensive, but like it recurs very easily. Kamiya False Hope was key in a lot of things for being like just stay alive. We got removal here. Zami, another one of these. Betting Palm Ninja.
Mhm.
Also, look at the colors that are Glacial
Yeah,
Rays, Bar and
this is what we
Grill is
want to
hanging
see.
out.
I like the sphere. I don't. I mean, we're pretty high on artifact count at this point, right? Uh,
Yeah, I'm looking at like we also could be like Manriki because
yeah,
it's this. The big thing with Manriki is that Manriki makes all of the attached creatures bad,
right. As soon as they're attached, they
but
become
also like
like,
God, Thirst, like
yeah.
Biting Palm Ninja off of a Virus Beetle. This is the second Glacial Ray. We saw one in the previous pack. Glacial Ray is interesting because red Rarely. It doesn't happen a lot, but gets ice as part of its
Yeah,
like.
it specifically happened in Kamigawa original. I don't know if they did it much in Kamigawa The Return, but all
Yeah.
of the direct damage in Kamigawa was ice based instead of fire based.
Yeah. The most fire you had was like Hanabi Blast, which was like a goblin doing a.
Hmm.
Let me go with Monriki here. Yo, Miojina, fuck off.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Stuff damage up of 3 targets, huh?
Hmm.
Seems okay.
Alright.
Myojin of free 3 for 1.
I will play the long game and you know what? I will.
This is extremely a value grind kind of deck, right? So
I'll
like,
throw this away to Hitotsugu. I don't give a shit. Like, it doesn't. It doesn't come with a divinity counter. This is what. I guess
yeah,
because it.
they
But
just did
shit.
indestructible
Because
counters,
it is indestructible. Yeah, okay.
right?
I
Yeah,
understand. It cuts the middleman
because
out.
we invented counters that grant abilities in the intervening time. Okay, I don't mind a second shrine for our kill thing shrine.
Yeah. Also, this one is just a shrine that, like, having in play,
Yeah.
like, prevents our opponents from being able to, like, grind game at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, okay. All
All right,
right.
we're doing it. We got
Okay. Well,
shrines.
what if I just
What if
have,
we what if we were also shrine boss?
what if, yeah, we can be shrine boss as well. It's fine.
What if we just had good, excellent. All right.
So I want you to know this is the last possible new card.
Oh man, we could have had 3 brothers
Yeah,
Yamazaki.
yeah.
The triplets Yamazaki.
So here's our pack back.
All right.
Oh no, somebody took it.
Mm,
Somebody
well, good for
has.
them.
Yeah, hopefully they don't find us.
Yeah, hopefully they don't. They're not like, yeah, good, excellent. The artifact deck. I know what to do against them. Um,
I don't want hideous laughter. We generate too many.
yeah, we kind of died to that one pretty hard. So but yeah, more removal's fine.
Uh,
Maybe we'll get back a second one too. We'll be able to splice them onto each other. We didn't.
no, this card, as much as I always think it is, it's not arcane. But same with like Council of
Yeah.
Sortami. I always think like that one's arcane too, but it's not arcane.
Nope. They could have just made some random cards in their set flavored for the set into arcane cards, but they
No,
didn't.
because if they did, this would be blue 3.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And this would be double like
If they made the set today, they would have just made that like draw 2 cards, arcane, blue into 3. Okay. I suppose we kind of knew that nobody else is in this color combo, so it makes sense that it came
yeah.
back. Like that's not a card you want at all unless you're really going in artifacts. Ooh, or do we want
Yeah, this is actually a question because like thirst is
I
a
mean in both
lot.
cases where it's another blue card in our deck that is light fixing. So
This is gonna be
okay.
Prowler's good.
Yeah,
Artifact.
that was pretty good. What is? Let's get into this. Not a shrine. I thought that was a shrine for a second.
Yeah,
Uh,
Genju.
but no, it's not a shrine.
Oh,
Hey,
we
all
now
right, 4
we
shrines.
have all 4 of our main color shrines. Dude, sorry,
We can still get thirsty.
I'm feeling thirsty. I wanted one of these.
You want one of them? Do you still want one of them? I suppose you do more than your first brother
My first brother,
Yamazaki.
yeah, over the first brother. I think that beats the first brother, and then we get
And okay, sure, all right.
this.
Get out of here.
There.
All right. So how many artifacts do we actually end up with? Like how useful is that enthusiastic mechanaut?
All right, let's move these up here, and then let's.
Like it makes 3 of our artifacts free.
Yes. So artifact, 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 but ha, artifact, but ha, artifact, but ha, artifact, the beetle.
Okay. All right. The Beatles. The Beatles do get a discount.
Circuit
That
Mender,
gets that doesn't get a discount for the ninjutsu. It does get a discount if you just play it.
Steelbreaker, Twin Shot Sniper, and that's the top.
So that's our medal, which is
16
16
pieces.
cards. That's pretty all right. I think, and you know, 3 of them don't benefit, but one of them is the card itself. So really, we have 13 cards that benefit from the Mechanaut. So I think, especially it being a 2 mana fly, like a 2/2 flyer for 2.
Our problem here is
Um,
like this deck is
how easy we cast it.
yeah. Also, like, both of our fixing is for blue, so like that's
Yeah.
good. But
Mhm.
I think I don't.
Yeah, that's fair. Like it is because those are what we actually want, especially because if it's a splash, like hitting it on 2 is not going to be as likely, and you want it early. Getting it down, late game is not nearly as beneficial.
Right.
Um,
So we basically have like 2 options for our last couple cards. For one, we can probably cut one top. That's
a top, yeah, I don't think we have quite enough value to make 2 tops worth it.
no.
Especially because like the replication specialist is there to make our tops ridiculous, right?
Every time we top, yeah. Um,
Like basically we can top our normal top and then top our copy top, and then that was free.
so the two
Um,
things we can put in the shrine package,
yeah,
or put in like kind of like a more of a
removal.
removal, but like this pile over here.
I think the important thing about our shrine package is also kind of a removal package. We
Right.
need like a lot of it to do it, but
But
like
Infinite Rage and Ancient Wars are also just end the game.
yeah, totally. So that's sort of my thought is what if we didn't care much about our removal and instead we just had a bunch of shrines to kill our opponent?
Sure, that's the late game.
Um,
We have one slot.
yeah,
We have one slot left.
and that should definitely be a removal spell. Oh, well, that is a removal spell, kind of.
How big do I want to go? That's.
Hmm. I'm willing to try a game with just we don't play any of our fucking spells that only remove our opponent's stuff plan.
But yeah, like
Uh,
the other card would be like adding Befoul or
yeah,
Torrent Stone.
yeah, something
Something
that
like
can
that.
just kill something. Uh,
Glacial Ray. We don't have a ton of other removal. We have a lot of discard going on around here.
yeah,
Um,
but yeah, like the way we actually win this is with the anvils just kind of like going off, right?
it's like Anvil's doing work plus the Shrine package plus like auto overwhelming card advantage.
Yeah, just like we make a virus beetle into the battlefield, and then we make you discard more cards, and then our shrine makes you discard the rest of your hand. So like, do whatever you're gonna do during your main phase, or you're not gonna keep it. Top with copies to sort of like just let us like draw a card for 3 mana
Yes.
infinitely. Um,
I mean, that's a good.
yeah. Ear of Virtue also means that like whatever like tokens we get are actual threats because they're like 3/1s, maybe with flying even. Who knows? That seems right. Because there's 4 blue sources. Uh,
7 and
then
8.
uh, yeah, that seems good.
Yeah.
Especially because a lot of our early stuff is black. Like we don't really want to be playing experimental synthesizer on 1 if we can help it.
No, that's not a 1-drop. Like really, yeah, we want to be able to make sure we can like Virus Beetle on 2.
Yeah,
For the
I
most
would say
important.
if we can, I would say playing it on turn 3 is probably when we want to drop it. Like
Just
like
like
on turn
this.
3 before a land drop, we just play that, and then we have everything except for the top 12 mana cost of our deck to play.
Yeah.
Um,
So, all right,
yeah,
let's
this
roll.
looks like a deck.
I wasn't certain this deck could exist.
Yeah, but hey, it turns out they it being half Neo Dynasty, I think really helps with that
Yeah. Also, like I
because
mean, there's still 3 uncommons, so you can still get the pretty key cards
yeah.
there. Um. Yeah. Damn, we didn't get the infinite though. No future sight.
Yeah, bummer.
Instead,
What
we
is the actual future site called?
reality chip.
Ah, right, the reality chip.
And just while it's equipped, you can play cards from the top of your library, and if your top costs 0, you can play it, tap it, play it, tap it, and draw your deck,
Mm,
or just draw 7.
I'm gonna look for a card list
Yeah,
here. All right.
MTGO.
Yep. And I'm gonna search for reality. The reality chip is in fact here. So
Well, maybe we can steal it from an opponent or something. I don't know.
ah, yeah, there we go.
All right, fighting Arrow, and we are on the draw.
Ooh, okay.
That's a mulligan.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
This one's fine.
Yeah, a bit slow, but like we can just toss one of those mountains and then Circumender, gets fixes back a little bit. Um
Twin shot sniper can like hold off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst case we can always have our sniper, hit something on turn 2. Um,
Yep.
if our opponent's not too like aggressive, then turn 3, 2/3, gain us 2 life. Turn 4, 2/3, kill one of your creatures is I think a good way to stabilize a little bit.
Mm. Trying to think what it would have to be for me to want to twin shot sniper it. Ataki War's Wage. Yonju Exemplar was the most common creature I could think of, but that's not good enough for me to want
No,
to.
like that'll hit you for 3 next turn. That's okay.
Then we gain it. Then we gain most of that back. All right.
All right, well, that's Befoul mana. You can't be too mad about that.
That's the land we want. If we
For any
befoul
land, you want it to be the land that we want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess like combat trick. We did not get the reality
No,
chip.
it's not a reality chip, unfortunately. That'd have been great, but no.
I would kill it if they went for like an aura.
Yeah. Channel is an ability which can be activated at instant speed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of the like big resources that talk about like Neon Dynasty draft have white red as a pretty low archetype, specifically because a lot of the times you are sitting there doing singular attacks, and there's a lot of tricks that can make that really awkward for you.
Yeah, quite bad. Just like you
So like,
attack with one creature and I say, cool, I will combat trick it.
so what it specifically ends up being is that the best of the white red decks like end up not relying on that heavy mechanic. What do we got here? Sure. Hell yeah.
Thick. They
Tap.
have vigilance asterisk. It's not quite, I mean, man, that card with Outlast is a mechanic. Ooh, baby. So okay, this is gonna be a little bit bigger, but I think we're also still okay getting hit for 4 here.
Yeah, then I just kill one of them.
Yeah. Sure didn't want to kill the thing that's making it so that
They can block.
your creatures can block while tapped when they're attacking with one creature every turn.
Let me think about it.
I think the problem with Samurai Exalted is that it's not actually Exalted. The thing about Exalted when it was like a main mechanic is that a lot of things just had Exalted, which gave an attacking creature +1/+1, and then also gave them other things on top of that. Of course. Well, we know it's dying now.
Fuck.
Do we let our guy die and just draw a card then, so we can like play our twin shot sniper and kill it next turn?
It had to be Kataki and a pump. tribal 2-1, but it's good. I think I pay for this and then just twin shot sniper Kataki.
Mhm.
It sucks, but
Yeah, we can also see what we draw, right? Like we might draw something that makes it,
no, we
you know.
cannot.
Oh, sure. We have to. I mean, that like before we commit our to channeling our sniper.
Yes, we could do that. Or I could just, like the bodies. Maybe I just let the circuit go and draw
If
a
it
card.
dies, you draw a card, right?
Yeah, let's
Like
just take the card.
say, okay, sure, here, take a card. Here's a sniper to kill your Kami.
No thanks. We have a hideous laughter in our sideboard, right?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure we have one.
I think you may not have taken it. I think you took something else instead. Unfortunately,
My gut says I have one because I thought about playing it and then chose not to because the
I think you chose
virus.
not to take it because our deck dies so
Right, because
badly to it.
that was the reason. Yeah, that is the reasoning I was thinking about why it's not in the deck.
Yeah, here is part of why the samurai solo deck kind of sucks. Is that like, yeah, they can attack us, but only if they attack with a single creature and deal 4 damage to us.
Charge Gust the Araba hit me for 14. Okay.
Let's go with everything. All right.
Charge Gust the Araba is a sorcery, so we'll.
Yeah, we'll kill
I
trick
mean,
us. Like
trick.
that's fine.
Yeah, play your trick here. 2 cards in hand, please. Please
Yeah,
do.
like
It is an instant.
oh.
Hmm.
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 Well, that's pretty bad for us.
So bad news. It was exactly charging us the Araba, and we're dead
Mm-hmm.
because we go to 1 here.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate.
We have a really good hand left over.
Uh, no, I don't think we can play enough things to really stop
Mm,
them. So
no.
okay then. Next one. In this game, I would like to see more of our low drops. So we have a decent number of them and saw none.
Ooh.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Yeah, that.
Uh, Probably that in over. I mean, either we take out yeah, either some metal or take out the foul. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm
Like
also
the
thinking.
foul here is not very good. Spending that much mana uh
Voltaic Surge.
on like a one off. Yeah, a bit more cheap removal.
Yeah, just bits like this.
Yeah. I do like the beetle well enough just because they're so low to the ground that being able to like force them to
They trade with everything.
yeah.
Okay, I feel like we have a lot of better draws here too. Like just like here's a first striking
Oh,
creature.
definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
Honden also
Like
just says their deck is.
our hand there was like almost all 4 drops or
Well,
5 drops.
yeah, we now know what they're doing, and it's tribal
Yes.
2-1s.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. So let's just get rid of one of the early plays. Put a swamp on the bottom. Yeah. Then soon enough we get down our frost wielder.
Yep.
We can always and yeah, we have plenty of things that can kill small creatures here, and if they don't have small creatures, they had nothing.
Right, the deck doesn't
So
work. Then March of Wretched Sorrow can kill larger creatures. Well, hello. Also take a buffer.
those extra 2 life, they can mean the world, right? Like
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have taken out
okay.
Manriki, but that's okay.
Ooh.
Exciting.
All right, great. And I like that now we have uh it's unfortunate we can't wait until they, well, I guess we'll see, right? Because that equipment's +2/+1, right? So if they play a 2/1, then we can still like have them pay the extra mana to equip the sword
Yeah.
and then still voltage surge it.
Yes. Hopefully they play a
Which-
3/2 right here.
That'd be great. Probably just still worth just surging, right?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. I mean, I guess we are playing Hidetsugu next turn if they want to spend their turn equipping their dude.
I'm just gonna go
Oh,
Frostwalker.
Frostwalker. That's a very good point.
Yeah, I might get this down.
Very strong point, yeah, because it makes
They
equipping
for-
things look terrible.
They have to equip next turn, and then we Voltaic Surge plus Hidetsugu in the following turn.
Yeah, all right, okay, I'm liking this.
Unless they like kill Frostwielder, which probably needs a tap out from a mono white.
Yeah.
Very happy to have March as like one of our backups because that's like kill a pretty big creature.
Mm.
Yeah, this forces either the equip or you lose your creature, and the equip and this is 3, so you know.
Yeah.
It only gets it if it's a samurai or warrior on the attack alone.
Fortunately, we have no metal at this
Oh
point,
my
so.
god.
Oh boy. All right, well.
I'm so sorry, my
Uh,
friend. Damn, this is
okay, they didn't have the planes to play to like keep it alive a little bit, so
yeah.
rough. Just get Hidetsugu down and keep up the ping.
Kill this while they don't have mana
Yeah.
for it. Another name for the reverse fire breathing on the.
Is it worth using Hidetsugu next turn? Or is Hidetsugu this turn or until your end of your next turn?
This turn. It also deals
This turn,
damage
okay.
equal to the mana cost.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, if you wait one more turn on that one, then you can like any 4 in your deck you can play off of it, which is
Yeah.
the vast majority of your deck is everything but 2 cards. If you do it this turn, okay, our opponent is what is our opponent actually off color? That doesn't seem right
I
considering
think
they
they're
showed
mono
last
white.
turn.
I think they're mono white.
So then what are they? What is their hand right now then? They seemed
Uh,
pretty low to the
up.
ground last turn. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, even then, like even before we played the Frost Wielder, like they weren't really doing much on like their earlier turns. Ooh, dick. Well, we're on it now. Oh, it's on the exile that it deals damage,
Yes.
not on the cast. Oh,
This card's dumb.
so if we happen to exile, okay, all right, now I understand. You can play our top, and then we can put our top on top of our library to get a creature. And at the beginning of our upkeep, we can exile top to the top of our library.
Uh-huh. We want to ping for one, yeah.
Yeah, or we could, play top, spin top, find what we actually want to ping for.
I just assume Frostwheel already has their entire deck dead to rights. Sure.
All right, yeah, fair enough. We had infinity value, and if we had a black mana, we could use it or
Yeah.
Hitsugu to scry, but Well, damn, all right.
Okay,
Can
but so
Anvil
okay,
sacrifice itself?
we found out what their hand was: sacrifice and artifact.
Okay, great. Well,
We figured out what their hand was.
yep. It was removal.
All removal.
Oops, all removal. Well, same hat, I suppose. That's fine. We have a 1/1 on board and a pinger.
Yeah, like this also goes face at the end of the day, so
Your life ends in 9 turns, motherfucker.
but also
Yeah.
a 1,000 cuts.
They did, but that card they were correct to do so.
It needs to be,
You were correct to remove Oni Cult Anvil.
yeah. Because the only Gold Anvil, like, would every turn, like, get us more 1/1s and, like, be able to sack for.
Yeah, especially with top, like just being able to like, put the top on top of our deck so we don't sacrifice anything, actually. Like we sacrifice our draws a tiny bit.
I love that this is just the deck. 1,000
Yeah.
cuts.
Uh-huh. We don't have any bigger plan than this. It's just we have another removal spell in hand, we have a way to ping your stuff, and we'll kill you eventually.
Okay.
Sure. We don't gotta attack. And we can probably just hold up the our spell for next turn and kill that if whatever they play looks less threatening than it before it resolves that they don't get the +1/+1 counter on whatever they play.
Right, that's the main thing.
Uh,
We just take the land so that we can play the march for a little heavier.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So here we just go.
We still top up
Mm-hmm.
and shrine. We're pretty that all of the new shrines have a activation cost, quote unquote.
Yeah. So we get them for 3, put them to 11, then 10, then 9, then. Again, this is just very slow death.
I think at this point I would like to draw another shrine. I think that'd be optimal.
Yeah. Red Shrine ups our clock a lot.
Yeah, that quadruples our shrine damage.
Yeah.
Not quite considering one of our shrine's attacks, but it's a pretty good boost.
Honestly, any. I don't care which at this point.
Yeah.
Our top
Like,
right now
I think
is 2/1/1s with one which has evasion, a land, and an unknown.
and who knows? Question marks.
I think their hand is at least 2 creatures that died of Frostwheeler. Okay.
Okay. Talked about that card being a buster in the original format.
Mm-hmm.
But also creatures tended to be a lot smaller back then. So
And we just play a long
well, I mean,
game.
in the first game, if they play that one on turn 4, we were probably equally dead as when they played the like.
Yeah, we can also just take the hit.
Yeah, it can just attack us. That's fine.
I've been blessed with meated balls.
Ooh.
All right. We are the Oni Cold.
Oh, nice.
With we didn't get the full combo.
Yeah, we did not get the reality chip, but we do have Hitotsugu and top.
Nice.
Uh,
I've always been part of the Oni cult. Not part of like the game or nothing, just in general.
mm-mm. We also have all on-color shrines. I mean, it's all black and red shrines,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
but we don't have the blue ones. But yeah, we are capable of doing 4x shrine mechanic.
I'm here to spam the board. Yeah.
I think like the one way out of this game for your opponent is to. I'm assuming that they basically all have all removal and like just
They're gonna
like
discard a one toughness
bigger
creature, right?
things.
Like
Yeah, probably.
this is just them discarding
Either that or
Iganjo.
they're basically all like 4 mana cards, and they're just gonna have
Yeah.
to get rid of one of those. And I feel like the way they get around this eventually is by like removing our pingers and then like getting enough big guys on the board we can't attack through them.
Yeah.
Um.
No, they actually.
Okay.
All right.
Does it actually get them back anything right now? I don't think it does.
No.
Shrine is a creature type, so yes. Changelings count as shrines.
Shrine is not a
No,
creature
no,
type.
Shrine is not. Shrine is an
Shrine
enchantment
is an
type.
enchantment type.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes, because they're
It's-
enchantment
No, no.
creatures, which means they can have their valid subtypes are all enchantment subtypes and all creature subtypes.
Oh,
It's
they
why-
were they were explicit on this because they didn't want changelings to count as shrines for balance.
Fair enough.
It's how ginger brute is a food because it is an artifact.
And food is not a creature type; it is merely an artifact type.
It should be, though. All creatures are food.
It's
Technically.
technically true.
All creatures are treasures.
Also true.
All right. Very slowly. I want them to attack for 5 or 6. Oh my god.
Playing Hull of the Bandit Lord.
This is actually
That-
a good card to include in your main because, you know.
Yeah, I mean that gets rid of that's one of the things they said they needed to stabilize the game, right? Like
Yes.
get rid of your pinger, and also gain life to boot, which also helps quite a bit.
Sadly, it's not like on death. I was checking to see if it was specifically if it's destroyed because this has a exile, so I could have self-exiled, but
Feel bad for opponents to draw here because like they've shown that they have a number of aggressive creatures in their deck from game one, and if they're playing Hall of the Bandit Lord, it absolutely means that they are intending to be like super aggro.
yeah, they want
and-
like they're playing Kataki as a hasted.
Yeah, it seems like they are like getting the slowest draw they can.
It's funny. I mean, if it had gone any faster, the Frost Wielder would, have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, I mean we would have dealt with it. I'm just saying that this is obviously not what their deck is supposed to do.
Yep. I just want to see Replication Specialist in the top 3.
Oh man, please. 2 lands and a Virus Beetle. Worth bringing them to discard? Yeah. This turn, I think so.
They played a land drop, and they were discarding gas the last time we did this, so.
Yeah.
So basically their hand is in the exact same situation as it was last time. We have enough mana where like doing this top float thing like is fine.
Hold on a second. You're doing rude boy. Make your opponents discard everything strats again.
There's even a Honden of Ninth Reach in this deck.
Yeah, I heard that there was one of every on-color Honden, so...
Yeah.
Or rather, one of every on-color Shrine.
Yeah, not the blue ones, but... We wish... If we had the blue ones, that'd be very funny, too, but... Alright, yeah, only flying.
I
here.
mean, with the number of shrines we have, the blue ones, the mill one would actually get somewhere.
And so would the draw
obvious-
mill one, draw one, which would mill you just as hard.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
But hey, it mills into hand, which is a lot better than in the graveyard.
It's true.
That depends on who you ask, because for some people, milling it to graveyard is milling it to hand.
That's true.
Alright. Here's our very slow, methodical, just... 1,000 cuts. 1,000 cuts. There's actually a card in Kamigawa block.
Oh,
1,000 cuts.
I would have loved.
Death by 1,000. It does 1 damage and it recurs every time you cast. No, I think it.
Oh, see, sorry, I was thinking about wanting to very precisely get your opponent down to 10 life.
Yes.
I'm gonna go look up how many cards in this cube. I guess we're playing. Not really a cube, but
Basically a cube, honestly.
yeah. The only
like it's
difference is that you can see cards multiple times, but it is kind of a cube.
I
Yeah,
wish-
unfortunately,
I wish they
we
had
have-
printed this. I would love, especially like, there's a lot of champ cards that are in dire need of a reprint.
unfortunately, we only have Hidetsugu in the set, none of his rights. So
So they're gonna hit me for 6 here, but I'm at 25. I don't care. This also unlocks my combat, so like, they have to make a play after this.
Mhm.
Death of 1,000 stings. Thank you. Yeah, it's just the slowest win condition, but I love it. All right, 19.
What a Gamer Wafatapo. Win condition. Just
Yeah,
every turn I will hit you for 1 damage.
for 5 mana.
Yep. But hey, it's your end step, so I don't give a shit.
So they
I
could
you do
love
anything.
spending 100 mana to kill my opponent over the course of 20 turns.
I'm not sure I quite agree with their
I don't like the attack because now this opens up all my attacks. I
it
just
does,
all
yeah,
out.
because you just ping it, yeah.
Yeah.
If you block it, kill it. It's easy.
And if they don't block, then I guess they go to 4. Maybe I'll leave 1
Yeah,
blocker
sure.
back.
It's not even all opponents, it is target player.
I know. It's the slowest win con. All right, my top of deck currently is Mountain, and I'd like to note the player with top is 5 minutes up in time. So it's,
You're right, that's not correct.
that's
You should
interesting.
be at red right now, like
Right?
okay, alright, let's stop your opponent from having anything, I guess. Like play both your cards this turn or don't. Same
What
outcome
would I
either
say?
way.
So I'm gonna leave back 1 token. Because I want to be able to block Norica if that... Oh, no! Norica's never attacking.
I mean, if it does, what's it getting back?
Well, it'd have to attack alone. Why would that ever happen?
Right.
That literally is impossible. the no effort Innistrad thing to the printers. Yeah, I don't know. Again, that's what makes me feel so strange on this one, because this is like such a neat bit here. And then we just go ahead and. So they're at 4. Gotta play both cards out of their hand. They better leave Nagao back.
I love dying on board.
Right? Like, okay.
I mean, they were dead on board anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for cards I don't like in the match.
I think this one we saw, pretty much everything is good.
We might want one copy of like a bigger removal spell, seeing as our opponent did finally show off like
Yeah, I did play a thing.
a thing. Throw in Befoul and actually no.
Yeah, maybe.
Throw in Tornastone. So that I can Spice Glacial Ray to it.
Oh yeah, totally.
And then cut out. Oh no, what do I cut? Steelbreaker? I don't know, that seems. That body's huge. Oh, actually, Artifact body is more of a liability. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, when we already saw, especially for a 4-mana one, that's 4 life back to them. That's an extra like 4 turns of life for them. Like, damn.
Yeah, let's play it a little.
We have the top to look for something else.
If I didn't have top, I wouldn't keep this.
Yeah, top lets us dig for red, which gives us a much stronger chance. Oh, or we just get it.
I accept
Easy every
that
time.
one. I accept easy every time. We also have our Spiced Arcane nonsense.
Yeah, sick. We can't sacrifice 2 mountains to do it, but no, we can't play 6 mana to deal 6 damage to a creature if needed, or just kill 2 creatures.
I think I'm Glacial Raying that.
You
That
have a
changed my mind. Then I get to play Honden of Infinite Rage if like they trick or something.
Head on down to Glacial Rays for all the best deals in Kamigawa and Aganjo.
I love Glacial Ray.
Bring your samurai. Home of Bushido pissing. If you can piss 6 feet straight up and not get blocked.
You'll get no down payment.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, does your hand contain a Banishing Blade or Tarashi's Grasp? Okay. Had to check.
Yep.
They're running out of cards.
Yeah. They were down to 2 in hand. We still have plenty to do. Getting that
Yeah.
Eater Virtue and Searchlight Companion is super fucking strong.
Yeah, if I can get the flying on the sword itself.
Yeah, a +2/+7 when flying. Equip 1. Yeah, then do we play the Itery Virtue or do we just spin top this turn?
That's a better idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I personally like spinning top just because like then they don't have the option to banishing slash it
Yeah.
until the next turn, so we get at least one attack in, and then we can make use of that top.
Mm-hmm. I can't equip that. This is a neat creature for them because it's like a reasonable attacker, but also a combat trick. Like, discard for first strike is a really bad combat trick, but it is extant.
When it is a
Yeah.
backup plan to a 2/1 first strike.
Yeah. Let's take the Dismal Backwater for now.
Yeah, get that down. So we have for the turn we actually want it, because next turn we can play Eater, equip Eater, keep up Glacial Ray.
Yes. Which is basically my thought process. We attack for 4 even. We have Thunder Spirit at home. Oh, Eater of Virtue. I remember on like seeing that card, I was so excited about like how powerful like the effect was gonna be. And I don't think I've ever seen it do anything but be a Bone Splitter. But I also don't think it's ever needed to be anything but a Bone Splitter. Like,
the thing is that Bone Splitter is still good.
yeah, Bone
right?
Splitter is still like a card they don't print, you know?
Yeah.
So stronger Bone Splitter is still mostly just Bone Splitter, right?
Bone Splitter with restriction from Khans of Tarkir.
Also, it isn't fully without like you can't be doing recursion, but
yeah, the exile is still somewhat of a downside. Not a huge one,
anyway,
but somewhat of one.
Nice creature. Their hand must be like 2 pieces of removal they don't want to play.
Yeah, because nothing on your board actually like justifies it.
Right. Kill a sword. We have a good draw here. Yeah, I feel like it's kill the sword. That's the most power.
Yeah, that's the thing that keeps coming back.
Yeah. And we're holding like a good piece of removal still. I put Torrent in over Befoul specifically for this interaction, but we didn't have enough red around for it. That was the reasoning, though. Also, I didn't expect my opponent to play a creature with enough toughness for Torrent to Stone to not just be Befoul.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, we haven't seen everything in their deck, but considering what we've seen their plan is, it seems unlikely.
We're back at 20.
Got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you play this card? All right, go down the line here of lines of text.
Sure.
Confuse through the Lich 4 blue red. It is a creature spirit 7/5. Flying vigilance persist. Confuse through the Lich gets +2/+2 for each aura you control. Seems pretty good, right?
Aura you control. All right.
All right.
Okay,
So
sure.
here's the part that really cinches it though. When Confused through the Lich dies, choose a player. If a player casts that permanent, return that token, have flying.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh, I do like return that token.
Return that
flying.
token, have flying. Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah. That's something like, maybe I play 4-color Zur plus Confuse and Lich. Something like that,
For me, it's
I'm-
put graveyard instant with +1/+1 counters. Personally, also the Beetle Brothers are here.
Hooked on the brothers. What's your final card that you
Player
didn't
with
want to play?
top is 7 minutes up.
The final card was another arrest.
All right, well,
They just didn't want to do it.
is arrest only creatures this time around?
Jam permanent.
Okay, well, I guess like doing it on the sword doesn't help, right?
No, you have
like,
to kill the
so you have to do that, then kill, but then you deal with it. Then the sword will be dealt with.
Virus Brothers. Hell yeah. Got the Mighty Brothers in here. Let's go. We're still on a 2-turn clock. This doesn't go face. It's old enough that you might think it could.
No, they've learned their lesson about sacrificing 2 mountains to deal 4 damage to face. Let me tell you.
Yeah, this is a callback to Fire Blast. This ain't Fire Blast. I'm so sorry.
You don't have enough samurais or warriors to justify this. I'm sorry, friend.
I think they might.
They might actually.
one of the other
You're
things-
right. Is
I think this is why they're justifying it too. They have 2 banishing slashes, right?
oh true. Yeah, they don't quite have the glue that makes that deck work. That's the problem with the any and deck that says you want a thing and a thing to work. Is that like without some sort of glue to ensure that you have both those things, a lot of the time you're just not going to. If you just say, well, my deck has 7 artifacts and 8 enchantments, it's like, well, you do the math there, and the odds of you having both of those things are actually pretty low.
It's only like something like 24% or something off of like
Yeah.
average numbers, I think.
Yeah, if like a quarter of your deck is enchantments, a quarter is artifacts, then it's like, well, not the best odds that you'll be able to
Wait.
have both of those things.
So-
Or that if you have those things, it's fragile if you just get rid of them.
I'm so sorry,
Um,
opponent. I have to do this dumb idiot thing where I use my top twice at you. I'm not meaning to be an asshole about it. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
We're doing this for something fun.
No, don't. No, they're gonna.
Oh.
No, I'm. They think I'm an asshole. They're gonna time me out for the 2 minutes for doing that.
Ugh.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Well,
I didn't mean it. I'd open a chat. Are you kidding me? You know what happened last time I opened chat? It was like 3 weeks ago. I had somebody just yelling my head off about the speed I was drafting at.
oh good lord.
Just like messages of just real boy. I'm like, come on, y'all. I'm so sorry.
The speed that you were drafting, a thing
Correct.
that depends on 7 other people,
Correct.
and their speed, which will inevitably also be roughly equivalent to yours in the long run.
That is correct.
That is
Wild.
something I like about in-person time drafts is that like you have until the time limit and there's no like
You take
secret
your,
like
you take your 60 seconds and you use them.
yeah, it's like the judge will tell you when it's time to pass. You don't have up to 60 seconds, you have 60 seconds exactly.
I'm so sorry, because the reason I'm switching here is because I put it in the order of Oni Cult Anvil, Virus Beetle, Land, but I actually want it to be Oni Cult Anvil, Land, Virus Beetle, so that I can play the Oni Cult Anvil, sack the Circuit Mender, draw a card, play a land, and then have Tornastone untapped after attacking my opponent for 5, putting them to 2. Obviously, what if they top decked a creature that was like a lifelink hasty? I don't look.
Yeah,
I have to be ready for this.
right? Like
So,
this
I'm sorry.
is not you BMing your opponent. This
I
is
feel
you
it, but it
making
looks like
sure
it.
you
But
can
it looks
win.
like it.
But it looks like it, yeah.
This looks like me.
So
being
all
an
right,
asshole.
sure, all right. Well, GG.
Yeah, gee, I'm sorry.
The one time I will not be super upset about a timeout. I understand what this looks like.
Yeah, I did this. But yeah, no, that was like it was like 3 weeks ago. Like I saw like somebody has messaged you and you get like a little pop up for it, and the messages were just like a bunch of like yelling at me about. And it's like here's the thing. Draft speed on MTGO, the longest like timer I think is 65 seconds.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, okay.
And it goes down from there. It actually takes less time on MTGO than in person.
Yeah. So I like, yes, I know, like you can see that like somebody has all the packs backed up, but like, boy, just yelling at them ain't gonna do anything.
No, it's one of those things you yell at yourself.
Yeah.
You just yell at your computer screen because nobody can hear you.
Yeah. Because for me, the reasoning for it is I take all that time. One, because I might change my mind. Two, because I like talking about the reason I'm making a choice. And three, I'm
Right.
streaming. Like,
Yeah.
so
Like it is like because yeah, if you decide to go quickly, and like then you have nothing to talk about with your chat, and you're still just sitting staring at a blank screen waiting for the next person to pass their pack.
correct. Great. Nope. Can't keep those.
Nope, bummer.
Sucks. I would love to keep this hand actually.
We wanted that replication specialist for so long, but
I'm gonna believe in it.
yeah. I mean, you can't cast either of them
You
really,
3
right?
the previous draft. Go ahead and take the risky choice.
Yeah. Let's get you out of here. Yeah. It could
And
be.
yeah, like when you look at your hand and you say, "Do I want like value or removal more?" Your hand right now is mostly removal.
That's why I got rid of the removal. Is like I can twin shot sniper one thing and then like march another, and oh boy.
Then hey, if you start haunting away their cheap stuff, maybe less cheap stuff.
Good
Time
on
goes
this
on.
reach. Yes!
Yeah, nailed it.
Yes! Powerful opponents detected. I always want powerful opponents. This is what I want. I want them to grab 2 new colors. 2 cards have entered the revealed zone. Are they? Powerful opponents have been detected at your location.
Oh man. Please be Shrine Boss. Oh, hello.
Hello. I need a piece to start this. This is where a virus beetle is needed. Honda of Knights. Okay.
Alright, so we gotta get your hand down.
I'm gonna go Shintai of Hidden Cruelty. If I don't draw the blue, I'm just gonna go Replication Specialist next turn. But I'm gonna discard March here.
Yeah, that seems smart.
Like, I feel like they're just gonna have a bunch of shrines for a while, so March is not something I expect to be on. And if we're gonna win this, we need to be doing some pretty high value plays. Ooh, Ryusei. Give me like a star. You can play 3 different stars here. Give me any of them. Oh, Shrines too, sure.
Oh well, that also makes sense.
I mean that's
considered.
a
Yeah, that's something to kill.
that's a
But
shot target.
what's their next best shrine? I guess what's their best shrine, right? Like,
I would assume make 1/1s.
yeah,
That's well, I'd still like board presence is probably. 5-color Genju, I do not believe is in this format. But the 5-color Shrine, Hidden Cruelty.
Ah,
That actually.
same hat, but a bit of a stronger hat.
Sure.
So that kills our Goshentai. Is it worth holding a Twin Saw Sniper to kill theirs?
Yeah, I think so.
Especially because we could play our. Well, no. I think we need to hold our Prowler on hand because we could channel the Sniper to kill their Goshentai before their end step.
If that's the case, I think we go equip attack.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well,
Let's see, because they're gonna play the Goshentai anyway, right? Or I guess you're saying like let them play out their Goshentai and then shock it before
it can actually kill ours.
Yeah.
And then we keep ours. They have a 3/2. We have to discard an Izumi Prowler or our Replication Specialist.
Problem is that doesn't get us around the Steward.
It does not.
Like, because we need to start making forward progress, or else we're gonna lose to that Honda of Knight's Reach,
Right. Yeah.
We can put the sword on the Goshentai attack, and then we get a death touch on the sword.
Yeah.
But
Then we've death touch sword. That's something.
I also feel like they block.
I think they block here.
Okay. Goodbye, Replication Specialist.
Yeah, bummer, but like.
Fuck.
I see.
Is this what we've been doing to people? This sucks.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And there we go. There's their blue.
Yep.
It's too bad we put our kill spell that can kill lands on the bottom of our deck.
It might matter a little more in this next one. I want to draw an untapped land here.
Okay. All right. We're doing it okay. Their Honda now does nothing to us. We get to attack in for 5.
I would like to mention that it's fucked up that Dieter of Vitru does not call out prowess.
They have another shrine, natural. They
They
do.
have another.
They do.
So they can kill our archer or sniper.
Yeah. Those targets, so I get to Honey Cold Anvil in response.
They do have to pay the mana to target, which is nice.
Alright, want top.
Okay,
Fortunately, that kind of just dies to theirs, right? Like,
it does.
But it gives first strike to our sword.
Yep.
oh yeah, okay, smart.
So we can attack with our sniper here.
Next turn.
Oh sure. I mean, we could also attack with it this turn. Like, it's a 2/3 now, right? Like.
Oh, right. Oh, I mean, death. I guess it trades with
I
death
mean,
touch,
sure, yeah, but if it trades, then like, sure, fine. Then our sword also has reach.
Yeah.
And yeah, as expected, they just decided not to.
They're gonna go and try and kill this shrine here, so it's worth it to.
Yeah.
Yep. Me. 3 cards in hand. Oh my
We still know
god.
one of them. One of them is the Honden.
Yep. They played a land, so there's 2 left. They're gonna give a counter to their. Yeah, this makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep.
Uh-huh. That also makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Now they're not going to bother attacking this turn. They're just going to keep up mana for those activations. Unfortunately, we can not
Right.
sacrifice our Goshen Tai.
I've got a question for all y'all. Another card question.
Sure.
All right, would you play this one? Kazandu Mentor,
Okay.
4 and a red creature, human, soldier, warrior. It's interesting trio of types.
Soldier and a warrior.
Yeah. It has flying, and
Okay.
pay snow mana. Kazandu Mentor gains flying
Like,
until end of
okay,
turn.
good. I was
Okay, all right. The third flying. Oh, hey, top.
okay.
Hello. Okay, all right. We have a shot now.
It's also a 2/2.
Second only called Anvil.
Virus Beetle. They have 1 card in hand. I think we want to snipe
I
that
mean,
one. Obviously, like,
yeah,
they're gonna
I
draw
mean-
4, but like that 1 card I think is real.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Obviously, there's no point in sniping more, but like,
Right, but we can get that one now. And then yeah, and then we can start, throwing stuff at our opponent.
yes.
Especially, if, next turn we can also get the second only Nicole Anvil, which means that when we put top on top, we get 2 creatures, which means that we outpace their Honda and be able to just like snipe them out of the way. Okay.
So we sniped a real card.
That's good. It's good to see. Now let's get in. Our dude can get first strike, so they have to sacrifice one of their shrines to kill it.
Oh boy.
Let us
Okay.
have it. All right. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
They draw 4.
Okay. We discard 4.
I think the question is if we can hold the line long enough for them to overbake themselves.
17 cards in deck. They overbake in 3 turns.
4 turns.
Yeah,
That's assuming they play no
4
more
turns.
shrines.
Yeah.
Because they'll draw down to 12 next turn, then down to 7, then down to 2, then dead. So they have 3 more attacks, or 4 more attacks. Sorry.
Flying.
Hmm.
Okay, that copies
Okay.
the.
All right.
That
That
copies.
copies a number of things that are quite strong here. Ooh.
Okay. I don't think
Your
that's up.
opponent seems like they're in a decent situation.
Good news. We're seeing our opponent's entire deck in this first game. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is still probably killing our 4-3.
They should, because like it's an attacker that we can get through with.
Yeah.
Whereas none of our others
The
can.
sword now grants reach, however, I think.
It does.
Also, we drain them a life. There it goes. Drain them a life.
They drained you of 4 life.
All right, so
Top again.
we get to look this time. Still, because we have a little bit of extra mana. Want that Oni code?
Another anvil.
Yeah, this time we can probably just sacrifice one of our tokens after we play
Yes.
the anvil,
Because
just
it'll
to
make
get
a new token.
the drain and a token. Yeah.
I think with the second anvil, you're actually shockingly close to just draining them out,
I
right?
know. Yes.
Yeah, totally.
That's the part here that's messed up.
Like, and the nice thing is that, like, you know, if they decide to attack in to try to speed up their clock,
We start making a lot of 1/1s.
yeah, we just block with our 1/1s, then drain after blocking. Because like starting next turn, when we put top on top of our library, we get 2 creatures.
Yeah.
We get 2 1/1s.
And then Oni Anvil eats them both.
And yeah, they don't have very good attacks here. They have their 4/4 they can come in with, but even then we can just still block it with a 1/1 and then, you know.
The thing
anvil
that
it
kills
away.
us is that they can double up on the Ghost Shintai of Ancient
Yes, that will
Wars.
kill us very quickly.
There's no way you're doubling up
Oh,
on the
you're
card
drawing
draw.
the card draw? Why?
Holy shit.
Oh my god, they want the value. I understand them. I feel a kinship with our
drink
opponent.
deep, drink deep.
You will drown in it.
So, 8 cards left. Red Honden would not be a fast enough kill because they die. It's at upkeep. It would be incredible if they do have it. Oh god, they're Elder Pine and Jukai. That's not optional.
Oh man.
Put all
land cards reveal this way. Oh man.
Okay. Oh shit.
Alright, okay, they're gonna get a bunch of little guys.
Sure.
That'll help quite a bit.
Are they just guys or enchantment guys? Guys.
Just guys.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a lot of little guys.
And they can make a very big
That doesn't change the clock. Honestly, nothing changes the clock.
they can't do all of these this time. They have to make choices here.
All right.
I guess they're gonna forego killing a thing on our board, because that doesn't really get them very much at all.
6 1/1s.
They'll take 6 1/1s.
I mean, yeah, I would also take 6 1/1s. That seems like a pretty strong move. Probably do 6 damage to you. I would take that one as well.
Oh, they will choose to.
I don't like this choice.
No, I would,
This choice does
because
nothing.
we just sacrifice it, whatever, and then drain them for 1, and then our opponent
Can't do the damage and the counters. The counters are important because they can put like 6 counters.
Yeah, they
on
can put 6 counters on
trampling.
their trampler and get another good source of unblockable damage to smack us with.
I think they still have us dead to rights because they should be able to copy this Ghost Shintai for 6/6/6 and then kill us. But
and then we're very dead. But I mean, who knows? We might find a removal spell. So
true, if we find a kill spell for either of these, 2 damage.
Yep.
Alright, so we know Haunted Knight's Reach is the top in their top, then a land. So let's check for the third. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay.
We'll have one land left in the library at the end of this. Or one.
Yeah, one
I mean, who knows?
card.
It might be a land left, but one card. Yeah.
There's no
So.
point in holding this land other than like to look like I have something before the shrine, which I don't. 2 cards left. I'll discard 6 cards, yep. So 1 card left in the deck.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's very good. Okay. That was like free. What else you got? Put Weaver of Harmony in combat.
No, just their 1/1s. Important to keep in mind that, as is correct, we are lower on time being the top player. So it is an important thing to keep in mind that we're about halfway through our time bank, and we have 2 games left to go if we're going to win this thing.
Yeah.
So.
I'm basically seeing if they're going to make a mistake here. My idea is that I'm hiding my life total.
All the Goshen ties. All right, here they are. They've done the correct thing.
Okay. Alright, Frost Wielder ain't it. Voltaic Surges. Glacial Ray is. The Foul is.
Yeah, Bavel stays in.
Does the deck only have like 5 Kamigawa cards in it instead of Neon Dynasty cards?
Yeah, we're really like.
Yeah.
We made our choice.
Yeah. The Frost Filter isn't very useful because Goshen Tai Balance Vigor is only the only one of the 1/1, but still like having yeah, Hitotsugu is a great thing to see.
Yes.
Just being able to find cards and throw them at our opponent. Being on the play will help.
Maybe having a keepable 7.
That'd be great. Keepable enough.
Keepable enough.
Here's another one I got for you. All right.
All right.
Celestis of Recomputance. 4 blue and black for a 7/8 dragon. That has flash, flying, and island.
Okay.
I don't have
When
any
Celestis
cards.
of Recompetence.
Sorry, please continue. I'll wait until the full card is described before I make any comments.
Okay. When Celestis of Recompetence enters the battlefield, create a Fiesta Ploint the numbers of creatures into Vevided this way.
Okay, that's
All right.
oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's more. When Celestis of Recompetence dies, you draw a card and you become the monarch.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
The king is dead, long live the king.
It does draw you 2 cards functionally when it dies. It's pretty good. There aren't that many. Listen, I do appreciate that it has the keyword of island. That's good.
Next turn is probably our synthesizer turn.
Yeah. I'm just guarding swamp here.
That makes sense. We don't need any more lands. We just need more colors.
However, they've got natural 5-color over there.
Yeah. Jeez. Yep. Mm-hmm.
A blue-black card with flash. Blue gets it.
All right.
Yeah,
Sure.
they don't really print island on creatures very much these days. It's kind of surprising to hear that one.
Not since Island Fish Jasconius.
Okay, so
Ooh, then do we just beetle and then keep up Surge for when they like play a Shrine next turn?
and discard synthesis.
Yeah, probably. One thing about opponent's deck is that it feels like almost every card they have is important to making their stuff work. Okay, maybe not another planes, but
We're not drawing an island next turn. We're gonna draw a tapped land, and I know it.
fair enough. Yeah, I'm feeling a Shrine out of our opponent. And you know, we can kill anything we need to.
Yeah.
I think we just let that one stand, unfortunately.
And they're gonna grab non-creature shrines for yeah. They're hunting the Seeing Winds. Okay.
Yeah, right then. And I think we wait to draw that card for when we more want cards.
Yeah. Ha! All right. Guaranteed,
Well,
right?
bummer. Yeah, these things they happen. So yeah, before playing the land, probably play the synthesizer, right? Of course. Bummer.
Well,
That'd have been a nice one to have.
There's no point in the attack either. Our mana is just really uncooperative in this deck.
Yeah, unfortunately. Because yeah, that being down would have meant being able to kill any 2 toughness things they have, which is a big gain.
There's
Yeah,
hunting the Seeing
here they're gonna
Winds.
here they're gonna get the I draw lands or cards forever. Yeah, now we say, hey, we're fine drawing a card actually. If you'd like to do a little tradesy here, huh? No, bummer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our opponent getting down that Honda in early both games kind of ruined us.
They have to have like a ton of gas here. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something good. Yeah, sure, yep.
Okay.
Do we have any benefit of them milling us?
I don't think so.
Dang. Of course. Yep, that makes sense.
I can't play this card.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
It seems like such a simple thing, right? Like, just you pay 1 red, and then you get to draw a card. You play another thing this turn, but
It
every
is
single time, it
like
gives you something you exactly can't play.
yeah, it's been like because like I've played it a number of times on a
Oh, right, you can't because they have a ghostly prison.
That's fine. I'm
Yeah, we're out of here.
let's move
You
on.
win. You're the boss.
Yeah, but no, like I've played that card on Arena as well, and like basically every time I play it, it is laser focused to give me the worst possibles, and I just I don't know. I guess it's not something I like when I have like in constructed. I guess it's gonna be a lot different of a story, but oof, I don't know. It's just been wild the difference between my activations on that and opponents.
Yeah.
I guess I should have believed in our replicator, which
Yep.
wouldn't
Yeah,
have.
Replicator would have done some work there, right? Like,
Yeah, we'd have double virus beetles or
Man, copying Oni anvils. Oh man.
uh-huh.
Well. All right.
Unkeepable.
Okay.
I think the searchlight is bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
I've got a real good one for you.
Okay.
Grim Beetle, black for a 3/3 elf
Pretty good.
with morph for black. When Grim Beetle enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you sacrifice a creature. So, like, okay, yeah,
All right,
that
sure.
would be
That
make
actually
a little bit of sense for black at 3/3, but also I guess you could just sidestep it for the morph cost. So
Yeah.
that
all
actually
right.
that actually is like neat design.
It's like
Yeah.
most of the way to a really good, well balanced card.
That's basically
Yeah.
an extant card. Anyway,
The only.
I'm
Sorry,
not done yet though. For what it's worth,
Oh, please.
okay, all right.
you may exert Grim Beetle as it attacks.
Okay,
No other text on that
all right.
like effect there. It's just you may. You can go ahead and have the Grim Beetle not be able to untap if you want. Anyway, whenever Grim
Yeah.
Beetle deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature and its controller.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
See, like now it's a little bit. I would say it's a little bit overpowered.
Yeah, maybe a tiny bit. But man, those first couple of lines, it's just like
Yeah.
it only costs 1 mana, but like you have to sacrifice the thing or you can turn it up. It's like the only real problem there is that it breaks
It
the
either-
morph cost rule that they introduce in cons.
Yeah.
It's either a 1 mana 3/3 that you have to sack something, or a 4 mana 3/3.
Like, if you make that into a 3/2, then I think that just works. That's a card they could just print, and they might.
I think that's a card that they did print, basically. Like, not with the morph, but there's like a 3/2 Jackal and Amonkhet or something that's like that, right? Like,
I'm just gonna get beat down by it. Yep, it's Genju of the Falls time, everybody.
Yeah.
These Genjus were cool as hell. I will attack and then sack Circuit Bender on my next turn. And again, the Genjus work that if the island is killed,
you get the Genju
You get
back,
the-
but not the island.
aka the way you always want that to work.
Yeah. Instead
That's-
of all of the cards that keep you the land, but not the card that did the thing. Destroy target land. Right, opponent trap sprung. It's the land of stone rain and stuff.
I got bullshit.
dang.
Okay, fine.
On the other hand, they're activating this a lot. They may very well have wanted double black.
I really want Replication Specialist next turn. Island is blue, flying. Good.
There we are. Lovely.
No,
Next
let's
one we Beetle
Time
and
for
Beetle.
Beetle and Beetle and Beetle and Beetle.
It's time for two of them.
Two of them.
Two of them. Okay, I guess blowing up their swamp didn't do anything. It's fine.
I mean, I just noticed that Beetle's a little hacker.
But yeah, that's
Like
where
it's sitting on top of the keyboard.
it's like
That's what
the
they mean by virus. They mean computer virus Beetle.
Right, yeah. Totally. No, but it's just like the fact that it's on a keyboard doing its thing means that it's a hacker.
it's like the
This
Oof.
hardcast ninja of the deep hours, huh,
Oof.
buddy?
like you do.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
Are you ready for the big
'Cause
oof?
they didn't want to. Yeah, they.
They didn't want to put their land back in hand, then have the Genji with the falls hit
Yeah,
the
Well,
yard.
they,
because
they,
it-
they wouldn't be able to actually like cast it with the land in hand either, right? Because it. Well,
Two
no, it only
plus-
costs 2 to ninjutsu.
Yeah, but
right?
it's 2 to activate plus 1 to
Yeah,
attack.
then that does not get
Okay, yeah.
vigilance. So
Big oof. But yeah, it's like that spider in Angel where like they're like we need to unencrypt the email, and they
right.
go like boop, 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 open up a case, and like it has a small case inside it. They open the small case and there's like a tarantula. They pick up the tarantula and put it over the keyboard, and the tarantula types in the special passcode to unlock the email. They put the tarantula back in the case, and that's their two-factor authentication. It's the coolest shit in the world.
Oh shit. We can't actually take advantage of having
No.
two of them play though, so I think we just play the virus beetle and copy it. 3 of them.
Soon. Big oof has to be an infinity. That'd be a good. The Midwestern oof.
Oh, big.
Whoops. I actually did not mean to press that. I'm glad it was on theme, but I did not mean to press it.
All right. They've been sitting on so many ninjas.
Oh man. Well, next turn, hopefully they're on the play, or next game they're hopefully on the play and can start throwing ninjas at us.
I actually was going to press this one with absolutely no context whatsoever.
A 3-minute egg must boil for 3 minutes.
That is wisdom from one Goemon from Lupin the Third.
It's truth. I'm actually quite happy about the Replication Specialist being our last card in hand. Like, just being like a really good card.
Mm-hmm. In case they can get rid of the one we haven't played, we can say, well, 2 of them.
Yeah. If this is a kill spell. Oh! So Petals of Insight is used in some weird infinites in Magic as the outlet for infinite mana to draw the right cards.
Ah, I see.
Like where you don't use an X spell, you use Petals as the X spell instead. I
Is
think
it ever correct? Well,
because like
No,
I think it's in ones where you need a deck or something like that. Anyway, they saw 3 swamps and handed us.
yeah, I
the,
think in this situation, the options are not, you may put them on the bottom of your library. If you do
draw 3.
concede, like you can either draw 3 or concede the game because you spend 5 mana to do nothing. You spend 5 mana to scry 3 to bottom.
It's funny that I keep like sideboarding and just kind of
I
make
know,
our deck
yeah.
look better by including the actual good removal.
Yeah, it turns out maybe putting removal in the deck is a good idea.
Maybe.
And yeah, I think knowing that our opponent wants to ninjutsu a bunch of stuff in, being able to kill their low drops is going to be very valuable, assuming their deck actually functions this time around.
All right. I'm game. So turn 1 top. The circumstances are where you need specific where the combo involves cards being in your deck, and you're trying to stack the deck to be in a specific way. Like obviously, if you have an amount, you can just draw the deck, but like the combo. I'm trying to remember the deck it was. Like specifically, the deck would just like was trying to like do it was. Yeah, I swear this is real. I'm not just making it up. We'll discard a mountain, I suppose. I'm gonna hold the Eater of Virtue because I want to discard that second here. Oh no, here it comes. Don't do it. No. Oh,
It's just a virus beetle punching you.
that's it.
Ooh. Actually, will need that swamp relatively soon.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right, I found a Pauper Petals of Insight combo deck
Yeah.
that has.
What's it end up doing? What's it?
So it has, a couple of the the original Ravnica double lands. I'm trying to remember what the we call those.
Cares?
Cares, yeah. It has a couple cares in the deck. It looks like 6 total. Then it also has, Dawn's Reflection, Fertile Ground, Market Festival, just, things that will untap. I don't think this deck is. And there's some more options if it were more recent, but it looks like this one maybe from a little while ago.
Anyway.
Then yeah. But yeah, it has some Peer Through Depths. The important thing is Psychic Puppetry, which is a tap or untap target permanent spliced into Arcane for blue.
Oh, so
and
you
then-
untap all your.
Yeah, so you reach through Miss, instant Arcane, draw a card early game to start splicing those on to start untapping lands. And then you have Snap as well to untap some lands, and then you have more other arcane cards of varying costs with Petals of Insight as an expensive one. And then eventually you can cast Stream of Thought.
So
Replicated.
I'm just gonna note that game, I befouled their island and then it ended.
Oof.
Just that's
Just knocked it out of it.
sometimes Stone Rain is.
Yeah, sometimes when your opponent doesn't actually have many lands,
even
that
if
just
they
kind of
did
does it.
things, wasn't. That
Well,
good. Anyway.
a bit of a disappointing ending for our opponent to just sort of not get to play Magic against us in our last round. But,
Yeah, I mean, we even had like the combo going and like, but this,
but none of it really matters when your opponent just has no cards to play.
right? They were like super ninja the deck, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Let's go and see what's in the, yeah. That'll
Commander card.
Yeah.
Oh, Eerie Ultimatum. Yeah, the just basically cast your entire graveyard again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of like back and forth about what ultimatum was like going to be the big one out of Ikoria when they were printed. And the Sultai one, there were 3 different ones I remember seeing play at different points. The Eerie Ultimatum saw a little bit of play early, but fell off real quick from memory.
But it is a Commander All-Star.
Yeah, All-Star.
Now.
All-Star.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. I think the
Yeah.
moment it existed, it was All-Star Commander. Especially because, like, you return E-Witness and pick up Eerie Ultimatum. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. It is a silly card in a format in a singleton format when it literally does the entire deck.
Yeah. Then there was Sultai Ultimatum, which was around with like Omnath time, where like it just played the top 5 cards of your deck, and like was like the red blue green ultimatum that just played the top 5 cards of your deck, which was like with like Omnath and stuff that just did some nonsense. The final ultimatum that ended up being the long game stayer was Sultai Ultimatum.
Emergent Ultimatum is the Sultai one.
Yes, I forget the names, and gun to my head, I couldn't tell you a single faction.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up right now
Yeah.
to follow along with what you're saying.
Yep.
Is
So,
all.
so that one is choose 3 mono-colored cards from
Yep.
your deck. Your opponent puts 1 back, and you cast the other 2. And that would tutor like Time Walk, but like some form of Time Walk, Tybalt, so you can play the backside, and God, like just like oh right, Kiora steals the Kiora fucks with a god.
Yep.
Kiora beats up Thassa. Yeah. The other 2 ultimatums, the Jeskai colored one, red, blue, white, was like draw 5, deal 5, gain 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one, which would be
The Mardu one.
yeah,
Yeah.
destroy all non-land permanents.
Your opponent's
Your
control.
opponent's control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one-sided. It's one-sided. It's what is that called? Winds of
Yeah. This
Yeah.
plague wind.
Plague
Yeah,
Wind,
that
that's
one
it,
was
yeah.
great and limited. That was the one that, like, when you saw your opponent playing those colors, you're like, ah, shit, they're cycling at me. And then you saw them play enough lands, and you said, ah, shit, they're gonna ultimate me.
Yeah, like you would see like a red-white player, and they'd be playing normal like cycling stuff, and then like a swamp would appear, and you're like, ah,
You
crap.
know.
It is kind of funny to compare that to the Jund ultimatum, which is destroy 3 things.
Right.
Yeah.
That though.
Now, at least that one can target lands,
Yeah.
which is the difference there.
Right,
That
yeah.
can be destroy 3
I have-
lands, which obviously is a lot.
I have put somebody back into the Stone Age with that. But like
Yeah.
also generally you're killing things instead.
But generally, destroy everything that they have that
It's
isn't their
better.
lands is pretty strong.
Yeah, it's very much like in limited it was really strong, but you generally had to telegraph it like color wise. But it reminds me definitely of like we've had that card for like come out for. I remember Dune Blast in cons.
Yeah.
I remember. I thought we had another one like recently that was like a board wipe that saved.
There was
something.
a recent board wipe that saved one thing as well. I think that wasn't Dune Blast.
Yeah.
It's a red one, right? It's like the choose the winner from the sports set or something like that.
There was just Brawl. They printed Brawl. The Hearthstone card. That's just like it's like black red 1.
And it's choose something at random, destroy the rest, I think is what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, so Kamigawa. This is sweet. Big fan of like the fact that we could do neon nonsense and also improve it with top. Like 1 card was enough to like pretty heavily improve that deck, you know.
I have one last one for you if you're down,
All
by
right.
the way.
Let's hear one more.
Sanctuary of the Course, 2 and a black for a human wizard, 1/3. When Sanctuary of the Course enters the battlefield, exile target creature. If you do, Sanctuary of the Course gets -1/-1 to line of turn.
Okay.
A single Envikuasus to never IDAX is its flavor text because it has flavor text.
All right. Well, that was Kamigawa. Both had a lot of fun with this, and let's move that there. Get out of here. Yeah, had a lot of fun with this, and like really liked that like both the champion side and the like both sides of it are like really interesting. The shrines might be a little too good. I'm not
Yeah, maybe.
because
There's a
like
reason why a limited set only has
I f-
5 or so shrines in
five-
it.
Yeah, I think having all 11
all
plus
11
shrines
plus
in it is a
shrines,
problem,
that,
actually.
that's actually a little too good. Especially like with Kamigawa, because like you know what we didn't see? Sack Tribe Elder. Where was
Ugh.
Sack Tribe Elder? That had to have been in there. That must have been like everybody's first pick, right? Like I don't know. Maybe they didn't put Sack Tribe in there for some goddamn reason. I would have no idea why, but yeah, a lot of shrines, but still really interesting and fun to play with like old and new. So
It's in there as a common.
weird. We saw none in 2 drafts on either side of the table or in the pick. One of the things like so you might compare old cards to new cards, and like new cards get the edge a lot of the time, power level and a lot of things.
But not every time.
Not every time.
That's neat.
And one of the big ones looking at Kamigawa here is the ramp and fixing available.
Yeah, the ramp available in original Kamigawa is actually like huge. There's good shit in there.
Yeah, like you had the trio of you had Sack Tribe and Kodama's Reach, which saw heavy constructed play because that was back when damage on the stack worked. So you could block Dark Confidant and kill it. You that, and then like in limited, you also have like a couple other like pretty powerful filter things. Elder Pine and Jukai in green was very good at just giving you lands. I think there's one more searcher I'm forgetting about, but like those don't like compared to current. How did damage on the stack last as long as it did? Basically because like status quo. That's the honest answer.
There was effects that they didn't want to stop working, I think, before but it eventually just became too much of a. It's too complicated, and also
every time
a
you
lot of
explain
those things
it,
are bad ideas.
every time you explain it to like a new player, you sound like you're cheating.
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah,
you absolutely every single new player I ever introduced.
Because you have to explain. Because you have to explain why that your trick works the way that it does, right? Like it's non-intuitive that it the way that damage on the stack works, and the only times it comes up is if there's a trick involved with how it works.
Yeah,
as opposed to it being intuitive.
Where you're Mog Fanaticing and killing a 2/2, where you're Sack Tribe Elder and killing Dark Confidant. Well, where you're those are basically the two. Like those are it. And like they always felt like you were cheating, and like to explain it to a new player was just like nobody ever believed me. You know, nobody. I'm the judge. Nobody believed me. You know, like
yeah,
that sounds like bullshit.
It does.
Well, it is. You're right. It is, but also it's the rules.
Yeah, for those unfamiliar, pre M10, pre 2009, damage would go on the stack like a spell, and it would be preceded as whatever the power everything was at the moment the stack damage went on the stack. Then you could use tricks and stuff to flip around. You can use abilities that sacrifice the creature. They would still deal damage. You could flip the toughness around. So like Morphling was a super powerful card because you could flip Morphling to a 5/1, put 5 damage on the stack, then flip it back to 5 toughness and have it live. Or more toughness, because it can actually go higher than that. So like it would snapshot, and it was just so wrong. Yeah, it broke Kill Suit Cultist. Damn, that sucks. Sorry for you, buddy. I like you, but too bad. So, anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Kabanaw and Doc, for jumping on these. Glad to have you here. Thank you, everybody who joined, everybody who subbed. Thank you, Doc, again for the big host.
No worries.
Real appreciate it. Hopefully everybody got to have some fun time watching just some absolute nonsense cards go down. I don't know if we've been in a higher recursion deck than we were in that first one. Sometimes
you've played higher recursion decks in that first one, but
they're
maybe not necessarily in relatively low powered
right
formats.
Sure, they're called recurring nightmare.
Yeah, recurring nightmare is the unstoppable engine that cannot be beat once it's on.
Yeah. So, but yeah, upcoming stream stuff. Sunday, I'll be over at V-Priz's. We'll be continuing Shadow Hearts. I think we're nearing the end on that. That game's much shorter than I expected.
Shadow Hearts is not a long game. That's actually one of its best qualities. It's very tightly paced.
Yeah. And then, might have, no. Sorry, Saturday, Mike and I are gonna finally get back to doing more Radical Red. It's been off the table for like 2 months, and finally schedules have lined up again. So we'll be back doing more of that. I think we're at Lieutenant Surge, so we're gonna have to like basically figure out what the hell our team was, what Surge has, and spend 3 hours figuring that out. So anyway, that'll be like 6 o'clock tomorrow, and then Shadow Hearts is 3 o'clock Central Time on both. So anyway, you got anything going on, Doc?
I mean, not really.
Okay. Cool. So anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.